Hey guys, this is Jamie from JMP, and I'm here to talk to you about what we're doing as part of our core mission for the earth and to be more green. One of the things that we do is that we choose fabrics. If they're recycled, that is like our favorite because we're utilizing yarns that have already been used, and they're oftentimes made from articles of clothing that were brought in, and they pull apart the fibers and they remake yarn out of those fibers, which is a really cool process. We are using those types of fabrics to make your swimwear. So that's one way we are really focused on helping. The second thing that we do, when we cut our swimwear, there's a lot of wastage all around the pattern pieces, and that wastage oftentimes would go into the trash bin. But for JMP, with the factory we use in Bali, it goes into a special thing called Eco Bali, and they take those scraps and they give them to local villagers, and then they make small dolls, bags, and they sell it to support their village, which we really love. And that just means that nothing's going into a landfill. The fashion industry contributes 100 billion garments annually, which is insane. That's 70 million tons of textile wastage that goes into landfills every year. It's really not slowing down. We want to do whatever part we can. One of the ways we also do that is we don't overproduce. We're not producing 10,000 garments so that we can get the cheapest price. That's not part of our core mission. We are producing quality garments, small minimums, so that we can make sure that we don't have a bunch of wastage and inventory and stock and things that are going to end up in landfills. That's really important to us, and I know that that does mean that it's more expensive. We believe it's actually worthwhile in the long run. Other thing that we're really focused on is our packaging. We are using compostable packaging. I'm super into composting now. I've got a garden, got one of those things on my counter. I use it all the time. But we also are doing that with our packaging, and you basically could take our black package that everything comes in and you can put it into your green bin or a compost. Over 180 days it will biodegrade, which is awesome. Our wet bag that everything comes in is reusable. It is plastic, but it is reusable, so that you can put your wet swimsuit in it, you can put your keys and your wallet in it when you go to the beach. In that way, we're trying to contribute by not having single-use plastics. In the cases that we do use a single-use plastic, which has sometimes happened for our active or our unwind cozy collection that don't fit in our little wet bags, those plastics have a special polymer in them. We've partnered with a company called BDP, and they have a polymer that when it is in a oxygen deprived environment, which is like a landfill or in the water, it activates this polymer. I like to think of it as like a little Pac-Man, and it eats the plastic. So over the period of 6 months, this polymer is eating the plastic bag, and so essentially it disappears. That is such cool science, and I'm hoping that so much more of that will come about. We really need to make a difference. We need to change how we look at fashion. We need to slow down purchasing fast fashion and instead really focus on buying quality pieces that can stay with you for years and years. I can tell you right now, I wear the Miami Tortuga suit that I got back in 2021, and I wear that on pretty much every vacation and every pool day. It's in perfect condition. And the key to that is how you wash your items. I know it's easy to throw it in the wash, but it's gonna break down faster and you're gonna have to get a new suit, and that is really part of the problem. If you can, try to hand wash that item, flat dry it, and it'll stay good for a lot longer. And I promise you, JMP will keep you going for season after season. On this Earth Day, just wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's important to us. We'd love to hear from you about what's important to you and ways that you have suggestions that we can do better, because we're still learning. So thanks everybody. Happy Earth Day.